Hey, hey. All right. So let's say this is your slide, right? With your reading or whatever information you want to read. So, for example, I just threw this in here real quick. Okay. So, what you would do is you would go to an online voice recorder. So, I'm going to open up another tab. If you go to onlinevoicerecorder.com, again, onlinevoicerecorder.com. And what I usually do is this is just how I do it. I pull it out and I shrink it. There's different ways to do it. This to me is just the easiest. And then that's the only pain when that happens. Okay, so I bring it down here, and then this is what I'm reading to the kids, right? The paragraph, the reading, whatever it is. And then I go ahead and read it. I just press this red button on the online voice recorder. Elements can be classified as metals, nonmetals, and metalloids based on their physical and chemical properties. Then you stop it. What's cool about this is you can like shorten it, you can trim it, like if you played it too long or whatever. Then you click save and it processes it. Elements can be classified as metals, nonmetals, and metalloids. Mine's annoying. I don't know if your computer will do this, but when I save it, it automatically opens up in my iTunes. So it started talking because it automatically went into my iTunes. Parker's computer doesn't do this. I don't know if your Mac will do this too, but it automatically goes in my iTunes. So I have to open it and pause it. It's super annoying. But that's not actually where I download it. So I literally just go to iTunes to make it shut up, basically. So when I press save, it saves it on my computer, which is what I just did. But mine goes in my Finder. So as soon as I click the blue save button or that save button there, mine goes in my recents on my Finder. Parker's computer is different. He doesn't have like a Finder, so he has to go into like his recents. But mine is on my Finder, and I just click on it, and then there it is. It says today at 1:25. There's my recording, and then I usually just name it whatever. Like if this is slide 5, for example, I'm on slide 5 right now. Slide 5, however you want to name it, and then I just keep. There it is. And then I just keep recording my next slide, my next slide, my next slide, and I keep saving them and renaming them. I do it all at once. Like I read everything, and then I keep naming all those things. And then when I'm done and I want to go upload it on my slide, okay, what I do is I go to my drive and I have a file. Like I store all mine just in an audio file, however you want to store that. I don't know. You're probably already doing that, right? Because you're doing screencasts and stuff. And then let's upload it. So I actually have folders for every day, but let's say I upload it. All I did was I go find it in my recents. And actually, there's an easier way to do it. Hang on, that's not how I do it. Personally, you can go to your recents or you can go to your Finder, sorry. And then sometimes you have recordings, like it lists them all at once. For example, here's all the recordings I actually did, September 16th? So let's just use these instead. I click on them, and I click on all the ones I just recorded. I'm gonna have to delete all these, but that's okay. And then I drag them. I literally just drag them. I don't have to do them one by one. That's what makes it easy. And then once that's done, you get all your check marks. That's all you do. And then here they are. Now, here's the fun part. What's cool about this, though, is if you hold shift, oh man, I don't want those to highlight. Give me a second. Hold shift and highlight them all. You actually have to share the settings just like you would like a Google slide. So I have to right click, I highlighted them all. I click share. And my links vary. So I need to go change them to Northside. Boom, now all my links are accessible through for all the kids. And then, so now all my audios are up there for every single slide or whatever I wanted to read separately. And then I go in back to my slide and I put insert audio. And it has to be in your drive. And then here they are, whatever you named them. So let's say this is it. This is actually not it, but slide 2, teal. Don't you love how I named mine? I named it teal because it had a teal background. And voila, there it is. And what I personally do, and you can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. What I personally do, but this is obviously up to every teacher, I box that audio in red and I make it big and bold. Okay, that's a little bit too big, but I box it in red and it's like, here I am. And then you just do the same thing for every slide. You go to the next slide, insert your audio, go find the one you just did. It's got to be in your drive, and then voila. And that's how you do it. It's actually pretty easy, and it's actually really fast. It doesn't take me that long anymore.